Hello and welcome back to another episode of the conversion of Lifeboat Hygge. It's definitely the dark days before Christmas. So this week I've been dividing my time between working in the shed and working inside Hygge. I hope you enjoy this episode. I am in the shed this morning cutting some cloth to glass over these two pieces of plywood, which will be the new heightened seats in the cockpit, because they are a bit low and not very comfortable to sit on, so I'll make them slightly higher, which will make the step into the boat a bit better as well. I'm using the rest of the 800-gram cloth that I had left from the floor. Well, I say I had left, I actually bought more than I knew I needed for the floor, so I could do this as well. So that should build up quite nicely and quite thickly. It's the 3rd of December today, so it is kind of winter here in Britain. But the good thing is that for GRP work, it doesn't really matter. You just put a bit more hardener in it, and that will just go off regardless, as long as you keep it dry. That's not a problem. So that's what I'll get on with. Had the first session of GRPing the plywood boards. There's about 5 layers on there. I've got a bit more cloth left, so I can have a few more layers, because I want to make this as strong as possible. I don't want them to bend when you step on them. They're quite nice and smooth. I think I've got about 5 layers on there now, so maybe 1 or 2 more, and then I can put them away for spring when I can actually fit them, and do some other bits in here, because I want to cut up some more strips of plywood for the window frames. I've still got a bit of worktop sitting here, which will go on the short bit of the L bit on the galley. And of course I've got all the veneered oak plywood here, which I can cut to do some more bulkheads. So it's all go here. Under the cloth is the long piece of the worktop, which I took back to the shed to keep it safe from damaging, because I kept moving it about in the boat as it's not yet in its final place. And yeah, it's nice to have a workplace to put stuff, and yeah, it doesn't bear thinking about if I had to keep all this on the boat as well. So yes, I'll keep doing this, and then I can leave it and do some other stuff on board. So these are the seats in the cockpit I was talking about. You can see they're really low, so what I want to do is get it up to this level, which will make it a bit more comfortable when you don't sit with your head between your knees, basically. But yeah, like I said, I've GRP'd the boards for it now, but the rest will probably be finishing closer to spring, as it is very moist and wet and freezing weather and whatever else. And there's loads of stuff to do inside anyway, so yes, this is an in-betweeny job for a later time. On the inside of the boat, while it's storming and blowing a hooligan out there, I am doing some more work on the sofa. As you can see, I've finished the drawers, put the handles on. I've drawn out where the backrest is going to be, and behind the backrest, because I've got the space there, there's going to be some storage for my music collection, my CDs, and they need to be cut in the wall just to get a bit more space for them. So that's why the multi-tool is there. And then yeah, that will be a neat way to store them, because they don't have to be in view. They'll be protected from dust and stuff, but easy enough to get to. So yeah, I'm doing that. Thing is, I have a rough plan of what the layout of the boat is going to be, but I'm not sure on the finer details. So as I am building, I come up with things, which means that in this case I have to take that wall out, or some of it. There's a lot of insulation behind it, so I can get the space to put the CDs in, and that's not really a problem. But it seems to be on days like this that it's one step forward and 2 steps back. But the plan's there. I will execute it and it's going to work, I'm sure. So this is how far I am along with this job for now. It looks horrendous, but it'll all sort itself out. Yeah, just needs to cut out some more, get rid of the back, get rid of some insulation. I'm not worried about getting rid of the insulation because you can still see the ledge there, which still has 4 inches behind it, which was the original side of the boat. So she's not going to have any cold spots, because that's the last thing you want, where stuff can condensate and drip water. It's going to be good. And yeah, I'm sure you might not quite understand how this is all going to work out, but I'm hoping to get along in such a way that by the end of this video I can show you what it's going to look like, although it might not get finished today. Here we are at the end of another video. I've got the bottom row in for the CD racks. As you can see, there will be loads of space. There's another level to go in, so there'll be another kind of a thing there, so I can get another level in, and I should be able to have quite a few CDs in there. And it's basically behind the backrest, so the angle on them bits is the angle on the backrest for the sofa, which in this case is about 12 degrees, and I think the going rate is between 10 and 15 degrees, so I'm kind of slap bang in the middle of it. So that should make it a nice and comfortable seat. I left some space underneath because the cushion will slide under there, and then the whole thing will slide out to make a wider bed. There will be a fill-in piece with a cushion, so it becomes near enough a double bed. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment, and I'll hope to see you on the next one. Bye.